Here we go, episode 93 uploaded and coming at you here on Horse Race Bets as we continue making our way through this week. And today we're going to be looking forward to what's happening this weekend. Some really great action that I want you to kind of take a look at, get ready for, to make some money this weekend. But first, good vibes, baby. Let's go back to Tuesday's play of the day at Horse Race Indy, race number 8. We gave you the 2 Whiskey Tryst with our man Fernando de la Cruz. Man, I love me some Fernando de la Cruz. That dude is money. How much money? How about $19.40 coming back? Yow! So the cool thing was we knew we had speed with Fernando and Whiskey Tryst. They took the race off the turf and it was on the dirt, and we're like, we don't care. My man got out there on the front end and kept it moving. Love that. So that is, I do believe, the 6th, I think, $18 or more we've given out in just the last 30 days. So we got to keep this going. A lot of you played it, and I appreciate you. My man in Sacramento, you are awesome, bro. He seems to know when to put $50 on my winner and when to leave it alone. He did it again. $50 to win. Now he's set again after he crushed, and he had the double because he's smart. That's what you do. You take our play and you put it with something else, or you can play it straight. It's your decision, right? So here's the thing. We love playing the turf course, right? We seem to be having success playing the turf course. So what I want to do now is focus in on what's coming down the pike this weekend. So I scoured all the tracks, and there's great racing coming up this weekend. Nice racing coming up at Monmouth. Always good action at Gulfstream Park. Good action at Churchill Downs. You know, there'll be action there in New York for the Belmont meeting. But Southern California was the only place where I felt like I'm not going to have to worry about the weather, and I've got decent-sized fields. So I've got 2 Grade 3 events on the turf coming up this weekend from Santa Anita, Saturday and Sunday. I want you to focus on that right now, see how you feel about it. Of course, we'll make our money coming up this weekend, all right? So the first one we want to talk about is the Grade 3 Daytona. It's unique because it's down the downhill turf course at Santa Anita, which is always tricky for a lot of runners. Got a nice-sized field of competitors here. Coming up Saturday, 6.5 furlongs, downhill on the turf. You already know where I'm going. If you can look at these names, look at the runners, and then look at their jockey, I know you know exactly who I'm going to go with, right? Good-sized field. There's some talent, but man, I love me some Lovesick Blues. That's my dude. Giovanni Franco in the irons will get our value. He's a very consistent runner. Always closes. Okay, not a winning machine, but throughout his career has been very consistent. What I like is the pattern of the last 3 starts in really, really good form with my man. He will get something to run at. The only question is he good enough, right? I think that he is. So I'm definitely going to play the 2 Lovesick Blues. It's going to be in the Grade 3 Daytona coming up. That's Saturday at Santa Anita. And you know I'm going to be happy if my money man comes through. Now, in the other race, I'm going to be taking a chance, and I'll explain it to you right now. On Sunday, the Grade 3 San Juan Capistrano, 1 3/4 miles on the turf, Sunday at Santa Anita. Another really good size field, right? 8 runners, they're very competitive, but going this long distance, okay, there's one horse that I think has the ability to control everything. And it's one of those things where I feel like one of the more exciting challenges, especially when we're dealing with veteran jockeys, and especially in Southern California. The bane of my existence is trying to figure out when Hall of Fame rider Kent DeSormo is going to decide to be Kent DeSormo. If you've ever seen Kent ride, it looks like he could win any time he feels like it. He's that good on the back of a horse. However, he's not really doing that at a high clip. But he's got a chance with Balladeer. Balladeer going 1 3/4 miles in the San Juan Capistrano on Sunday. Has controlling speed. It's 3rd off the layoff fitness, and you know we love that. That's peak fitness. Plus, DeSormo. I'm telling you right now, I don't have to tell you. You guys already know. DeSormo is one of the greatest that's ever ridden a horse. He's extremely inconsistent, but man, when that dude makes a decision, you're not beating Kent DeSormo. So I'm going to go ahead and play. Hopefully I get good Kent DeSormo and not evil Kent DeSormo on Sunday, and we're golden. We love that. So that's what we're looking forward to coming up this weekend. 2 opportunities, we believe, to make money on the turf. That's where I have the most success. That's where I feel most comfortable. That's where I feel most confident. And that's where we get great value all the time. That's why I love turf racing. It's the best. All right, even when they take races off the turf sometimes, we can still get it done. All right, so that's what we're looking forward to. We had great success on Tuesday in the play of the day. Let's keep it rolling, baby. Let's do a Wednesday play of the day, and now we're going to go to Churchill Downs. Churchill's got a race 5.5 furlongs on the turf. It's an allowance race. Nice size field. Here's what we're going to do. We like a horse that I think did something really nice last time out, and I think they're in position to score again at a price. The horse we like in race number 8 at Churchill Downs on this Wednesday is the number 5, Initialize. Take a look at what this runner has been doing. So they had been going long on the turf, and it really wasn't working out. So then they finally decided, hey, let's go ahead and cut back. And Initialize really responded. Also, Luis Saez gets in the irons, and it was a great ride. You have to watch that backtrack. Right? They turn back in distance, and he breaks on top. And so one of the good things you want to see in any race, doesn't matter what the distance, what the surface is, if you have a horse that you believe is a closer, and that horse breaks on top, you're in great shape, because if the jockey's got any common sense, he'll immediately take that horse back and try to settle. And then they'll be in a great spot. That's what Luis Saez did. They broke on top, turning back from 2 turns to 5.5, and then he just sat there in a perfect spot. Now, he did get a ground-saving trip, and that may have helped quite a bit. But I just like the way the horse responded to the cutback. I think the horse has a great closing kick, which I think is the most important thing on the turf. I think there will be a good pace setup because we don't have very many scratches in this race. Luis Saez retains the mount. That's money for me, baby. I'm all in on the 5, Initialize. 8-1 morning line, race 8 from Churchill Downs here on this Wednesday, and that's how we keep it going here on Horse Race Bets. All right, that's going to do it for episode number 93. In the meantime, in between time, and until next time, I'm Ken Rudolph here. Hey, let's do it again. Let's get this money here for the play of the day and keep it rolling into the weekend where we're going to really, really have some great success on the turf. We hope. All right. Hey, thanks for rocking with me. Leave all your comments, please. I love to engage with you. And even if we disagree, it never bothers me. Seriously. Unless you're being disrespectful or trying to troll me, I don't care. It's all good. Let's keep it pushing. All right. In the meantime, we'll see you next time. Good luck and enjoy whatever you are into.